firstly, I mean, you actually, you think like, actually 18 months ago on school still, and now you test actually debut. Can you net maybe talk us something, what does it mean for you to have your debut? Actually this weekend, obviously.
Are you asking what does it mean for me to?
Yes.
Yeah, I think for me it's very special. It's very nice to be around these guys, the guys that have won the World Cup twice. I mean, Cobus, my first memory of Cobus is him scoring 3 tries against Canada in the 2019 World Cup. So it's very special to be around that sort of guys, and yeah, just very happy.
Mike?
Sorry,
and then Ken?
Cobus, you know, look after the man on your right here, just your impressions of the young man and what can you expect?
Yeah, well, if you train with him for the last few weeks, you'll know you don't have to look after him. He can look after himself. Might be a young man, but he's got soft hands and he knows the game very well. So we're all excited for him to play. I'm on his inside, Doug's on his outside, so there's nothing to worry about. And it's not an individual sport. It's 23 players, all got each other's back. So yeah, exciting times.
Vusi, maybe just from you, just tell us how you, when Rassie told you what your emotions were, your family's reaction, just all that.
Yeah, I think that's every kid's dream to be part of the Springbok setup. When Coach Rassie named the squad on Monday, my heart skipped a beat a bit. But yeah, it's just, like I said, it's very special. Like Cobus said as well, it's very special to be around Cobus and Damien, Jace and all of them around me. And yeah, of course my family is part of me. And yeah, I'm just out here to make everyone, well not everyone, but make my family and the people that support me proud. So yeah, I'm just very grateful to be sitting here and be with the guys.
Will they be there in Saturday?
So my sister's playing her first hockey tournament, so I think my mom decided to go and watch my sister play. So yeah, my mom sent me a message telling me that she'll be there in spirit, so that's also very nice to know. So yeah, I'm very excited.
Vusi, you've played just the one senior game of rugby for the Sharks. How much did you learn from that? And how much has training with the Springboks in these last few weeks? You obviously feel very prepared, for the highest level of rugby.
Yeah, like you mentioned, I played one game for the Sharks. I've been injured first 5 months of the year, so yeah, it was very special to get my first cap for the Sharks, and then straight after that, a few weeks later, I get named into the Springbok squad. Yeah, it's something to be excited about, something to be very grateful. It's a blessing and opportunity for me to just learn from the guys and be myself.
And sorry, to talk about the Springbok training and how you feel it's prepared you for the step up. Obviously you played against the Wild as well, but this is another step up.
Yeah, I mean, rugby is rugby. I think the only thing about the Springbok setup, it's much quicker. It forces you to make decisions a lot quicker, so that's about it. At the end of the day, rugby is rugby, so I'm very excited.
So just how have you dealt with it all? I mean, mentally and emotionally. I mean, from Sharks debut to now, that doesn't happen to everyone. What's happened to you?
Yeah, I think for myself, I'm trying my best not to make it about myself this whole week. You've got Ruben, Carlu, and Yaku Williams that are all making the debut, so it's also us just implementing what the coaches have taught us into this weekend. So it's not just about myself, but those guys as well. So yeah, very happy.
And does it feel quite natural in a way? I mean, do you feel like you already belong straight away?
Yeah, like I said, if you have two-time champions or world champions, then it's easier for you to learn from them, and yeah, just hope you implement those skills.
Cobus, you've had your problems with injuries this year. It's been a bit of a difficult year. Now you're starting again for the Springboks. Does it always feel special, especially after you've had a tough year? What's it mean to be back?
Yeah, I had to do my groins. That was coming for a year or two, and then I hurt my knee against Glasgow, which is unfortunate. But it all comes down to international rugby. If you try to be ready, you try to be available to get picked. and yeah, if you get the opportunity, you want to do a job. So all of that is behind me, and now it's time to try and do a job.
Is that it, guys?
That's it. Thank you.
Cobus, before you go for your massage, I'm hoping to get one too, so I'll be quick. Obviously, kicking game is such a big part of scrumhalf play now, and especially for the Springboks. I know you didn't play last weekend, but I'm sure you were in the stands, and I'm sure you've been part of the analysis of that. Do you guys feel that you guys could have kicked more in terms of setting up the aerial contest when you guys have against both England and Scotland in the early stages? It has seemed to work really well for you guys.
Yeah, I think we have a big kicking game. We try to attack through the air, and sometimes you win the balls back and sometimes you don't. Then that week you go look at the video and you realize what you need to work on. I think Scotland, we probably could have kicked more, but they're a team that when they get the ball, they hold the ball for a long time, so you don't always get the opportunity to get to the kick. But yeah, we adapted and yeah, found a way.
Deon, just looking at Wales, they obviously had that horror run for a long time, and then got a couple of wins under the belt. Maybe a bit of a reality check against the Pumas last week. Where do you see them in their sort of trajectory?
Yeah, obviously, I think we would all agree that Wales is a team that, in our history, has been very competitive. They go through a spell now where I think they work very hard to get a sort of an upwards curve. But it's Test rugby, and I think they would have learned a lot in the Six Nations and also in the game against Argentina, and you can see really improvements in their game. And I think with them coming here and having the opportunity to play against us, that will be a next step for them in a direction to improve in certain areas and to become competitive. And for us, we approach this game as a proper test game. It's always about having the same mindset and ensuring that we also build our game the way we want to play, and ensure that we build momentum going forward. So we expect a very tough game, a very physical game, and a side that don't go away. We will have to ensure that we execute with quality, and that we put the pressure on them and ensure that we keep that pressure and use the opportunities that we get in the game.
Nick, maybe last year, actually you guys win Wales, 70-something Lord. Actually, how do you make them sure that thing is not in the back of your mind, to say that it will be actually like easy game? You understand what I say, because you might best in me.
No, 100%. We don't talk about what we've done before. We focus on what we need to do now to get better as a squad. And there's always work on. So what has happened, it can change in a blink of an eye. They can, if we don't pitch up this weekend, it's not going to happen again. And what happened, and they can turn us over. So we know we have to be 100%. Doesn't matter who you play, where you play them. It's all about us and our standards and what we want to put on that field.
Guys, vlog is off. And then question over here.